family are going to talk about a somewhat private but interesting topic. Why do some people like to swear when they are having sex? Many people are curious about this, so let's unveil its mysterious veil together. Have you ever had such an experience? When you first started dating your partner, you thought that this person was very gentle, spoke softly, and was very graceful in every move. But when the relationship between the two people became closer and closer, and they developed to the point of having intimate interactions in bed, the other person suddenly said dirty talk. At that time, were you stunned and kept muttering in your heart, "This contrast is too big, right? Did he pretend before?" In fact, if a person opens his mouth to swear in public, no matter when and where, we will definitely say that this person is uncultured and uncivilized. But why does swearing seem to be different when it comes to having sex? There are many ways to do this. First of all, it should be made clear that during intimate interactions, dirty talk is to some extent a form of communication and should never be equated with a person's character and quality. To put it bluntly, some people just like this, and it is a unique little habit. However, the dirty talk mentioned here is not the kind of malicious personal attack that makes people feel uncomfortable and insulted. What really works is the kind of dirty talk that can arouse the other person's lust, sound a little shy, and has a bit of color, which can make two people more engaged and more pleasurable during intimate interactions. As for what the specific words are, I can't teach you. If I really tell you, my account will be lost. Someone once conducted a survey on 4,175 adults in the United States, and the results showed that 90 of them had fantasized that the other person could talk dirty to them during intimate interactions. The proportion of women is quite high, with 93 of women saying that they often have such fantasies, which is higher than the proportion of men. You see, in our daily life, moral norms are like a ruler, constraining our words and deeds and making us try to restrain some of our impulses. But sex is different. It is more like a moment when people are honest with each other, releasing themselves and getting pleasure and satisfaction. Dirty talk is something that no one would say in front of their parents or relatives. But when you say it in sex, there will be a sense of contrast, of breaking taboos. When one of the parties says these flirting, dirty words, the pleasure will rise, and the pleasure of both people will also increase. Especially those who usually behave very well and speak gently, the vulgar side of their hearts is usually suppressed. In intimate interactions, this side can be released by speaking dirty words, thereby obtaining higher pleasure. However, family members should pay attention. If some people usually speak very badly, then they are simply uncultured. Don't confuse this with dirty talk during intimate interactions. Be sure to keep your eyes open when looking for a partner. Another question is, why do some people usually think that dirty words or even some actions that seem a bit violent are easily accepted by their partners when they are in bed? There is a saying that some people think that this is to show the most real self in front of the other party, and it is a behavior that they particularly want their partners to understand them better. The starting point of these behaviors is not to insult the other party, but on the contrary, it is to make the relationship between the two people better, to get more pleasure in intimate behavior, and to release pressure. We all know that men are usually more easily stimulated, visually excited when they see some pictures. But women are different. They are more easily touched by sound. For example, whispers and loving whispers of their partners can make them feel different in their hearts. This also explains why dirty talk may be more attractive to women. At this point, some people must want to ask, when is it more appropriate to talk about dirty talk? There are also skills in this. First of all, you can guide the other party through some intimate behaviors to slowly heat up the atmosphere. When you feel the atmosphere is right, then use a gentle and ambiguous tone to gradually speak out. But you must not speak right away. If you scare the other person, it will be bad. Maybe it will be unpleasant and you may even break up directly. Therefore, you must make sure in advance that the other person will not dislike this method. How to be sure? In fact, you can try a little bit during normal chats to see the other person's attitude towards such topics. If the other person shows that he is very repulsive, then don't try it when you are intimate. Family, let's talk about the topic of swearing when rolling in bed here today. Although this matter is a bit private, understanding it can also give us a deeper understanding of gender relations. However, everyone's preferences and acceptance levels are different. The most important thing is to communicate honestly with your partner and respect each other so that the intimate relationship can be more harmonious and beautiful. I hope that what I said today can answer some of your doubts. If you have any questions, please leave a message in the comment area to discuss.